Hi, Diva. How's it going for once?
Good, I'm doing amazing. I don't have a staph infection.
Whoa, congratulations.
I'm sorry, I just panicked because I thought it said I don't have stable connection, but you can see me.
I can see you.
Okay, after last week. Okay. Don't
I'm
have a
also
staph
realizing
infection.
right now where you are is you used to live there.
Yeah, I did.
I just put that together. I was like, the space that you're in looks so familiar. And now I'm like, oh wait, that's because literally you used to live there. Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, I'm back here again. It's funny how that happens, life.
Wow.
And I do miss living here. I lived here when I was just moved here and was just getting my footing. Sorry, I'm
That's
still
beautiful.
reeling
I
over the
celebrate
fact that
that
I
for you.
haven't glitched out yet. I'm like, I can't believe this is happening, that you can see me, because
You
last week
will.
it was pretty. Okay. But yeah, I don't have staph infection.
For today's...
Okay.
I was just going to say last week we opened with what beverage I was drinking, which was a Haywell, I repeat, a Haywell natural tea energy beverage because I could not find yerba mate. And this week it is a Witch's Brew Alani Nu. Annie has dropped out of the chat. And this is what happened last week. Every day is a winding road. Oh, it's happening again, folks. What do you do with a BA in English? What is my life going to be? 4 years of college and plenty of knowledge have earned me this useless degree. I can't pay the bills yet, 'cause I have no skills yet. The world is a big, scary place, but somehow I can't shake the feeling I might make a difference to the human race. Hi, Diva.
Hi, Doctor.
You know what they say in Hollywood? Second time is the charm. I learned that from the Lorne Michaels podcast.
Does he really have one?
Probably. Everyone does.
Okay.
You don't have a podcast in this town, you're dead.
What were you drinking? Can you explain it to me again?
It's the Alani Nu Witch's Brew energy drink with 200 milligrams of caffeine. I have already had one and a Diet Pepsi today. So if I start foaming at the mouth, it's because I'm gorgeous and beautiful and I've created a safe space for myself.
What's the sugar like substitute in it?
Sugar alcohol? Huh? Wait, what the hell? I don't think
Is it
there's a
real
sugar
sugar?
substitute. I think it's just sugar, Queen.
Oh.
But it has biotin, so it's good for my hair and skin. Okay.
That's amazing.
Should we go ahead and get these little reptiles into the chat?
Yes. Are we linking what we just did before? Or are we acting like that didn't happen?
I don't know. I think we'll figure that out in post.
Well, then I'll just say again that I don't have staph.
And we celebrate and uplift you not having staph infection. I do think I have an eczema patch right here.
Well, but that's not gross. Like, a staph infection is pretty, like, gross. If I say that to you, you don't like the way it sounds, right?
It just sounds like you've been wrestling high school boys.
I was going to say something that wouldn't have been good. I did have ringworm in high school, but and I still get flare-ups.
How often do you get your
Okay.
ringworm flare-ups?
Like every 3 years if I'm really stressed. And you want to know
It's
what
like
you put
cicadas.
on it? Yeah.
Actually, it's so weird because I can see our guests aren't laughing, and it's so crazy because like I'm having a good time.
Yeah, get the little lizards on.
This crew, what do we even say about them?
I think that there's a lot of like mystery around them. I think a lot of people feel confused and excited.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
And I think what they're doing for women is amazing. So please put those paws up for Best Actress.
Hi, doctors.
Hi, Diva.
Hi,
Also,
Diva doctors.
Hi, Doctor is in.
Hi, Diva.
I'm a diva for doctor.
maybe quickly, just because we have 3 of y'all on, and this is, I feel like most people will be listening as opposed to watching. If like quickly to just establish voices, like y'all want to introduce yourselves individually.
Okay, I'm KP and I'm the mezzo soprano.
I'm Chelsea and I'm the alto.
I'm Monica. I'm also an alto, but I'm also shy. I'm like the shy one. Yeah.
We honor that.
And the cute one of the group.
And the cute one. And the
cute
sexy
one.
one.
And the
I'm glad you
really
called that out.
gorgeous
Sexy,
one.
smart, gorgeous, fun, amazing.
Tall.
And book smart, too. Not even just street smart. She's also book smart.
Smart.
I was in
movie.
Booksmart, the movie,
Yeah.
yeah.
Congratulations, that was a huge
Thank you
hit.
so much. I know.
Beanie. Monica Beanie Feldstein.
Okay, so what would you say that you guys do?
Sorry?
What would you say you guys do?
Yeah, when you 3 like pitch yourselves, like how do you say it?
And why? And what do you do and why?
We say, straight out of South by Southwest. 3 girls you've never seen before. We usually say we're a female.
No, I think wait for Jacob to recover, right? I think wait for him to recover.
Yeah, I'll wait.
No, it's okay. Laugh
Sorry,
out loud.
I'm tickled. I'm back in. I said I was out earlier. My energy was off, but my energy's good now.
What do you think did it for you?
I just love laughter.
Yeah, that's the truth.
We usually say we're a female, like, clowning trio or comedy trio because saying you're a clown is kind of
hot right now.
People might think of that. It's either too hot or too not, or the people aren't hot, but the subject is hot, so it's tough.
The thing is, if
Yeah,
someone
figure it
doesn't
out.
know what it is, it's humiliating to say out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We're
I say
not
that as someone who,
red
like, that's
nose.
how I know you guys. Chicago's all about red nose. Can you guys believe this?
Yeah, I actually can, and it's confusing
cold?
to me because I think it's because it's cold, and I think it's because of well, I don't want to get into city politics, so that can be a separate conversation.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it on the Patreon. As clowns, a lot of clowns take their clothes off in their show. Do you guys do that, and why?
Yes, almost strictly.
I actually did get a nude photo from Chelsea Morgan today.
Like an hour ago.
Yeah.
I have a Chelsea nude airdropped in my phone from something. So one time I was scrolling through and it was just there.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
That
for
happens
you,
a
though.
lot.
No?
Sometimes I get
Yeah.
them from other people. Like, I'll just get airdropped it on the
Really?
plane.
Seriously?
A Chelsea
Yeah,
nude?
all the time. Yeah.
Huh.
It's so weird.
You know
It's the
I'm gullible.
pilot.
You love pilots.
So I do love pilots, but I don't trust them.
But you mean gay pilots?
Well, just in general. I also think it's one of those things that's like, I could obviously do it.
Fly
Yeah.
a plane.
Well, not like fly it, but I could land one. You know what I mean?
I mean, if Peter
Like
on
if
the
we
Bachelor can.
if we started doing a nosedive, like I'm confident that me more than anyone else on the plane could be like, I've got this.
Yeah.
You only need 2,000 hours of training to be a pilot. Did you know that?
It should be
not bad.
10. It should be 10,000
So I
to
think
be
you could do it.
perfect.
Do we
I
want to
have
get
a
into
song
the?
that I wrote that
Oh,
I'd love to kick us off.
Okay.
Yes.
yeah, kick it off.
And girls, feel free to chime in.
Okay.
Okay.
Diva Las Vegas. Diva Las Vegas. Diva Las Vegas.
It's crazy that the alto hit the high note. Usually that's not how.
We take the expectation and we flip it.
She's
Subvert.
verse.
I'm
She's
verse.
a verse.
Oh my god, I love
Top or
that. Did
bottom.
She could be
wait? Yeah, can actually you 3 go
Yay.
through and say if you're? Well, I was gonna ask top or bottom.
Oh.
ally,
Verse.
Okay. Wait. Speaking of ally, Annie, I haven't told you this yet. So my mom is like an aerobic stance instructor, obviously, and she's
What?
like,
Your mom?
Yeah. Yes. And she's like famously not an ally to any community. And I realized that on her like dance list that she teaches, Born This Way is on there.
And she has gay
Is
men
it
in her
the
class, I'm sure.
Maybe it's the
No, it's
censored
just
version.
50-year-old women. Oh, maybe.
It just gets rid of all. When it's that like listing part, it just goes no matter or.
I think you have to be right.
Yeah.
That's crazy because remember during the pandemic when you were kind of doing, you were sending me videos of you doing your bike and then your playlist, and and one day when it was when everyone was really sad during COVID, you and I had like you taught me how to ride the bike like on Zoom, like you did the Peloton session with me, just you and me.
My dream is to be a part-time SoulCycle instructor.
So it kind of runs in the family.
In many ways, yeah.
The first
Wait,
time
is that
I
like
ever...
her? Is that her full-time gig? Like that's, or is that like a hobby of hers?
I mean, both. She kind of like, she technically like works for my dad, but like,
Okay.
yeah, awkward.
Don't we all?
HR.
But anywho, should we get into the meat and potatoes of this thing?
Yes.
Okay, so for the first section of this, we're going to talk about, we do like mind, body, spirit. And this week, it's reality TV based again, but this time it's a little more like, it goes like into like Jungian thought. I have been having dreams about the Real Housewives of New York for years, and it's only getting like more like rampant and out of control. Like usually it's Carol Radswell in my dream, but last night I had a dream, I swear to God, Bethany Frankel and Heather Thompson, we were at a cocktail bar and I was like sitting between them and I was like, girls, it's just not the same without you two. And they were like, literally, I swear to God, and I like woke up emotional and I was just like, I miss my girls. And these new girls, they aren't the same. Jenna's not revealing anything about her personal life. I want her gone. Sai, gone. I want them out of here. I do like the other new girls, but I need Luann, I need Dorinda, I need Sonia. I miss like my season 7 girls. But why am I having dreams about it? Why am I having dreams about it? That's
how
the main
many are
thing.
you watching a day? How many episodes a day are you watching?
Of New York?
Yeah.
I haven't watched New York in months. And I'm still having nightly dreams.
Wow. So and throughout the day, do you think about them? Like, are you thinking like while you're doing
Yes.
something, you're like, oh, Luann. Okay.
My mind often wanders to my women. My little
When
women.
I was watching Vanderpump 3 episodes a day, and I was dreaming about them. But then I said I can only get one a day.
Did you ever have
Which-
sex dreams about any of them, Annie?
Yes.
About
Which
who?
one?
Lala.
Lala.
No.
Okay.
Chelsea.
Lala's
yeah.
beautiful.
Lala and Ariana. I said, and then Brock. I'd love Brock to throw me around.
I like
Brock's
Brock in the
hot.
latest season with his haircut.
Yeah.
You like the haircut or you don't?
I love the haircut.
Brock is Sheena's
Really?
husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
He's a big boy. Allegedly.
Wait, Annie, you said you like for him to throw you around?
Yeah, because he's a big boy.
Okay.
I'm sick of twinks. I don't want to see them. I don't want to look at them. I want like big, beefy boys like back in business.
100%.
What
and I
are
do
you?
feel we've lost the art of the hunk in a lot of ways, and I think
Thank
we've
you.
redefined it. And I think that's.
Jen.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
We're actually going to want to bleep that. Can we bleep
Yeah,
that?
I think for sure. Universal is going to come after us. I think we've lost the art of the hunk in a lot of ways, and I think
I
beef
completely
cakes.
agree.
I think Channing Tatum, like he's aging out, and who's next? You know, who comes next? Joe Manganiello. We're losing the Magic Mike cast, obviously. So what do we get?
They're all
Wait, who is
shrimpy.
it?
Like,
Oh, yeah. Timothy
What about
Chalamet.
Kevin
no.
from
Kevin?
The Office.
From The Office? Yeah, he kind of
Yeah,
is.
Kevin from The Office.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Kevin Hart, Chelsea? No, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, yeah. Kevin Hart and Kevin from The Office.
Are your hunks? Those are your hunks?
Yeah.
I
If
guess.
I were to be into hunks.
I think Barry K from Saltburn is a hunk. If
He's
he's taller.
skinny and short. He's skinny and short, people.
But he's not as skinny as the Jacob guy feels skinnier to me than Barry. Barry seems a little thicker.
Barry is thick because he's rooted in the ground. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a thick tree trunk, rooted in the ground. He's always doing stuff. He's never jumping. You're never seeing him jump. He's always walk, foot on the ground, tree trunk, bend over. Okay. It's a bench.
Travis Kelce, I suppose. Just a tangent.
Exactly. Travis Kelce. Do you know what? Las Vegas. There were all these people like body shaming Travis Kelce, and I'm like, I'm sorry, that is the ideal male form. No offense.
What were they saying?
They want beefy.
They were saying like he was like too big, or they were being like fat phobic, and it's just like,
literally an
I don't know why I
NFL
did the
player
quotes.
or something.
And he's gorgeous and beautiful, and that's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
And the algorithm doesn't show them to me.
Ask for it. You need to ask for it. Are you asking for it?
Boundaries.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing when you're on the algorithm?
Usually I'm in a band tee, and some sort of like loose basketball skirt.
Loose basketball skirt.
Yeah.
Wait. We need to be prepared to bleep this. Allie, we'll fix this in post. Because I don't want this said publicly, but I want sort of to like edge the audience. Do you know who's so hot and I think has the ideal male form? Bleep that, but yes, Annie is correct. And also who KP said.
What did you say, KP?
I said.
Again, bleep both of these names.
Yeah, bleep that.
Are two. I'm actually a sponsor of this podcast. But no, I think are so hot. Bleep those, please, for the love of God.
You like them?
That's what I want. And they don't show that to me on the apps. And I know, like, actually those men do exist because I've seen them with my own eyes, but the algorithm doesn't serve them to me.
Yeah. I joined kind of a bodybuilder-esque type of gym, and I will say you didn't know that they existed until you go at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's so interesting. I just am like, where do they hide? I guess they're eating bland chicken and rice, so they're not at restaurants. But I am like, there's a lot in there. There's hundreds, really.
Where's your bodybuilding class?
Pasadena.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is it the same one Rachel Friedland goes to?
No, I can't imagine, and I say no even just because I haven't seen her.
Oh, okay. So 4 to 7's the window I gotta go. I like going like in the morning.
You can go. I've never been in the morning. I bet they're there too because there's you spit and you're spitting on their abs. They're everywhere.
Oh my God.
Is that the phrase?
Well, but I don't think I want abs. I think that's the thing.
I don't think that's the phrase. I was
You
going to
say
say
you're spitting on their abs.
my algorithm is like a lot of really beefy men like cooking things in aggressive ways.
Yeah.
Like have you just like slapping the bread dough, like rolling it out,
that.
and like
Yeah.
I think those are beefy
Sean's been
guys.
making those.
Though.
Sean's been making videos like that.
Really?
Could
I get the link? Could I get the link?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Sean's like, can you film me? And I'm like,
Because he doesn't
so
film you.
So you do it or you don't though? You film it though?
Yeah, I film it, and then
Yeah,
I post
so
it on my. Well, I post it on.
Your private
Annie?
channel?
Annie.
She's delayed again.
Oh, I froze again.
More ways than one.
Wait, I didn't mean to derail that though, Jacob. But do you like dreaming about them? Or is it stressful?
Here's the thing. I do like dreaming about them. It's almost like, is it better to have loved and lost or have never loved at all? And it's like, the answer is obviously to have loved and lost, but it's just like, I feel such, like, I experience grief with my girls. And I just like, it makes me so sad whenever I wake up and I'm like, I don't have them anymore. They are not part of like my day.
I like the new girls.
You're watching New Girl?
No, I like the new girls. I like the new New York girls because
I do, but I do not like Cy and I do not like Jenna.
I think Jenna's so hot.
Yeah, you would. She and mommy.
I think
She
she's
is hot
beautiful,
mommy.
smart, and talented, but she doesn't want to reveal anything about her personal life on the reality
She
TV
did.
show.
She talked about her alopecia or was it that?
But also she has like a brand to like keep up. You know,
But it's reality TV. You're supposed to get real and raw. And she's like, I don't want to talk about my relationship on the reality TV show. And it's like, okay, then don't be on a reality TV show.
But maybe she'll do it this season. I just feel like I like how much I could never get.
No, that's
into
the whole
her-
thing. She just came out like, that's like was the big news story, is that like her whole agreement to continue doing the show is that she won't talk about her significant other or like show her significant other.
Who is the significant other?
I don't know.
Okay.
But there's like, I don't know her name, but there's like photos of them online, and that was like the news story that broke.
Lala did
her and I
that
look
like
so much alike.
Her and you? Okay.
Jenna's girlfriend.
But Jacob, Lala did that on Vanderpump for like 5 years, and she still contributed to the show.
We just got a producer's note in the chat. Cass Bird is Jenna Lyon's significant other.
Everyone
Casper?
Casper mattress.
Yeah, this is a Casper mattress ad.
And now heading over to our sponsor, Casper.
I don't know. It's just like I miss like old Roni. They would like get into like, I feel like their real lives, and I'm just like, that's why I get in. That's why I watch these shows. I don't like whenever it feels like people are like self-producing themselves and like, you know what I mean?
I know, but did you hear what I just said though about Lala?
That she like hid her relationship.
She did it for 5 years, but she still was like a great part of the show. Like she like added, like she really made a lot of bad stuff happen for other people.
But also because
So
she
maybe
like
we need
signed.
that energy from Jenna.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say, Chels?
Didn't she like sign an NDA to like not reveal who she was seeing?
Lala or Jenna?
Lala.
I don't know. I'm new to VPR as of this season.
Me too.
I love VPR.
Monica, tell us what happened, and like, if you could sum up the whole show in like a paragraph, what would you say happened?
In VPR?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then what would you say that acronym stands for?
Totally. I feel like there's so much that happened. To like sum it down would be absolutely wild. Like the strings of drama between people. It's just like it would be impossible for me to like
Maybe
really...
a highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you give us a highlight?
I think the funniest, craziest part was when Lala and the group of girls were all at that restaurant, and they, and they were like, he did not say that, and they were like, yes, he did, and then the drink fell, and it was like she slept with that other guy, and like that scene to me, I was like, I'm dreaming about that as well, Jacob.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Monica,
Do you guys have recurring dreams?
Yes.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you care to share, or just do you want to leave it at that?
I signed an NDA.
That's my
Chels, come on,
dream.
share it.
No, I can't. You go first, Monica.
Yeah, Monica.
You're being weird.
Okay. I've had this dream for like my whole life, like starting when I was like, I don't know, kindergarten, first grade. In my house, I used to have a bunk bed, and I was in the top bunk, and in the dream, I wake up in the top bunk, and I hear something in my house, and I'm like, oh no, someone's inside the house. I'm hearing things, then it stops. I'm like, I need to go see what's going on. I go and I walk down the hallway, and I feel like the person is behind me, and I turn around, and it's this guy. And he's like white, and he's bald. I know exactly what he looks like. I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before. And then I wake up.
And you continue to have this into adulthood?
Totally. Yeah, it's scary, Kay. You asked. You made me go first. I didn't want to go first. I want to talk about VPR and VPN and signing in and signing out.
How often do you have this dream?
Probably like once a month.
That's kind of a lot.
Yikes.
Yeah, but I'm kind of like, oh yeah. Like, it's so old hat to me that I'm like...
Are you aware while you're having the dream? That, like, I'm having this dream again?
At the end. Like, I'm like, wait, who's this guy? And I'm like, I know this guy. And I'm like, wait, I'm not here. I'm an adult. And then I'm like, wake up.
Is he balding or bald?
Completely bald.
Okay.
This is like the Guess
Your
Who
husband
game.
is a white man that's maybe balding, and I wasn't sure if maybe you've been premonitioning him.
I don't agree with that.
Okay. I don't know if Mon's not seeing him.
No one agrees with that. No.
Totally. Totally.
Hey, KP, if you actually want to log off.
Yeah. Happy to.
Wait, you said you had a recurring dream?
I don't want to share. It's not really like Monica's. Monica's better than me.
Oh, okay. I celebrate that.
Chelsea?
I signed an NDA and Monica is better than me too, so.
Monica's better
Well,
than me.
then that perfectly leads us in to our next segment, huh, Jacob?
I was going to say that like actually perfectly leads us into our next segment.
Which is the body. So this is going to be you guys. We want to hear from you three about what you've been doing with your body lately and what feels good for your body and what things you're like, I don't like that for my body and stuff like that. Yeah, Jacob?
More or less. Or just like trends or just whatever comes to mind.
Things that you might think are silly or funny. I want to hear more about KP talking about,
My bodybuilding gym?
Yep.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
The reason I joined this bodybuilding gym is because, and this
All
is
right, real
actually...
quick. I love the way you say it again.
Bodybuilding gym. Bodybuilding gym.
I really like that. It feels good in my ears.
Oh my god, I'm happy to do anything you want.
Aw.
I will sexually do anything you want me to you.
No.
Okay, got it. So I joined this gym because, and this is real NDA vibes, is I got into a competition that I can't really speak more about, but needless to say, it'll be incredibly physically taxing. And
wait, is this what I think it is?
Wait.
Well, it's probably a smaller version of what you think it
You already told me what it was and I told him about it.
Okay, good. Well,
so it's not like the real one?
No, it's not the real one.
Oh, okay,
but it's a big one. And I need to shave a lot of time off my mile, and I've shaved 4 minutes off, but I think it would be really cool to have a 3-minute mile. So I'm really hoping I'm really hoping to get down to 3 minutes.
That is crazy.
Wait, may I ask what your mile is right now?
Currently we're at 12:22.
That's beautiful and gorgeous, and I celebrate that. And you're trying to cut that down to from 12 to 3. In what time span?
I have about 2 more months. Yeah.
I think you can do it. I think it's brave.
Yeah, I think I can. And I've been doing the Stairmaster too, and really getting that going.
It's so hard. How do your knees handle that?
How much of the Stairmaster are you doing? Like, how many minutes are you doing? Because I was doing something bad last year.
Chelsea can speak more because Chelsea, I think, has blown me out of the water on it. I can really, my top is I have to stop at 13 minutes. Like, it's enough. I'm not a firefighter.
It's so
we have
hard.
to draw the line somewhere. But Chelsea,
Judy, what are you doing?
Well, here's the thing. The first time I did it, 13 minutes. And I was like, I don't understand how people can do longer.
Yeah.
Did 45 minutes one day. And I realized why. It's because I was on Adderall. Because I recently did it not on Adderall. 17 minutes puffing and puffing.
To essentially do meth and then hop on a Stairmaster.
Do anything on amphetamine salts.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys going to a gym or do you guys have those little stepper things?
No, I'm going to the gym. But I have a stepper thing if you want it. It's in the garage. I'll give it to you.
Okay. What gym do you guys go to? Judy?
Speakeasy.
YMCA.
Oh, not the Everybody Gym?
Wait, I heard about the Everybody Gym.
I've never been. I just assumed Chelsea.
You have to
like
be
it?
LGBT. Monica.
Sorry, Monica.
No problem. I watch gay porn all the time.
I'm not gonna lie.
They check your search history when you enter the...
So I think I'm fine.
You're clear. Yeah, you're good.
Wait, Monica, is it boy on boy or...
It's girl on girl. Mm-hmm. Boy can be there. Boy cannot be there.
Okay, like watching or...
What do you mean? Am I participating?
No, is the boy watching?
Is the boy watching while I'm watching?
Is it okay if he's watching? No. In the video, if there's a boy present, is he allowed to watch or can he participate?
Sure.
What's his role?
He can do whatever he wants. I think he's going to do whatever he wants anyway. That's all they're doing these days. Like, be there, I guess.
That's really true.
Wait, how many people have thought you guys were all gay? Because I thought you guys were all gay before I knew you. Like, I thought the best
KP has publicly pretended to be gay for attention.
I don't think for attention. For
Let's
clout.
get that. Let's make sure we get that sound bite. Let's get that sound bite.
It's not. I pretend to be gay. Yes, for attention, of course. Yes, for laughs, of course. Yes, for clout, whatever it can get me in the comedy sphere, obviously. But when I speak about my attraction to Chelsea, I am being honest.
Have you guys kissed? Like, really kissed?
No. She won't.
Chelsea and I kiss all the time.
I know. Gay on gay.
Kissed too, right, Chels?
Yeah, Monica. But I think it was on stage, right, for a bit.
For a bit? How long?
Just for a small bit, like not very long.
Okay. Awkward.
My hot take is I think Chelsea might be a little bit more bi than she wants to admit.
Mm-hmm. Chelsea has like one guy crush a year, it seems, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think it happens more often than once a year. If I'm being honest, and I recently commented on Sponge Mike's Instagram post that I said, "You are my boyfriend."
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
So whatever that is, yeah, I guess I'm bi in that way. But the thought of like wiener around, no.
Mm-hmm.
What if you don't see it though, and it's like behind you?
And what if it sneaks
up? If it's behind you.
But the wiener is behind me.
Yeah, all you'd have to do is this.
Well, when I have to do this?
Yeah, but it's behind you. You're not looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I could do something like that.
Yeah.
Also, Chelsea, you don't have to do anything with the penis. You know
Yeah, what
I
if
mean?
it just sits up to you?
You could rim job him.
Wait, can we bring back... I'm tired of hearing people talk about eating ass. I think rim job is so
rim
beautiful.
Job.
And a rim job is the same as eating ass, right?
Yeah.
What's a blumpkin? Oh, that's the...
It's where you blow someone while they're shitting.
No!
Yeah.
I've never heard of that one.
That was early Urban Dictionary stuff.
Yeah. Wait, when did you three start working together?
Professional.
Like a year before the before the pandemic.
Kind of perfect timing, huh?
Yeah.
Are you guys holding auditions for like another?
Well, we need a
fourth
soprano.
Cheetah Girl?
We need a soprano because we haven't been hitting like we've been trying to.
Well, Monica actually did hit the note. She just kind of said I'm the alto and then hit the soprano note anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe
I can do baritone.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask God which time.
Okay. We'll keep you in mind.
I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we've seen
Kind
it.
of sounded like Hosier.
Thank you. Take me to church.
Wait, Annie, are you Irish at all? No offense.
Are you fucking kidding me?
She did
Well,
Irish dance. Jacob.
Have you looked at me?
She did Irish.
Well, some people present Irish and they actually are not. I just want to hold space for that.
I Irish danced for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I can play the drum, the Irish drum.
Which one's that one?
What's the Irish drum?
I go like this. The bodhrán.
With the
Yeah.
what?
The motion?
The bodhrán.
Bodhrán.
Bojan. Never heard of that.
Motrin.
And Jacob, I hate to turn away from there, but I am wondering, are you a Katy Perry head? Reminds me, are you a Katy Perry lover?
I could be for the right role.
Okay. Wonderful. I just felt in a vibe sense from you, and it struck me in a very like visceral way that.
Well, we're actually not called purry heads. We're called kitty cats. Or Katy cats.
Yikes.
Okay. It struck me that if this were sort of American Idol, you would really be heading up the Katy Perry vibe at all.
Oh my God!
I
Thank
think
you.
Yeah.
I'd be the country one, right?
Yeah, Reba.
Luke Bryan.
No,
You're thinking of the voice.
Bryan.
You're thinking of the voice. You're conflating the voice and American Idol, and actually they're not the same at all because American Idol has produced stars and the voice has not.
Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell. The worst.
Whenever I was little, I would make all my friends play American Idol, and I would make myself Simon Cowell just so I could say mean things to them.
He really did get away with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But also, we need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave us some of our nation's best.
Yeah. Kelly
Like
Clarkson.
Ruben Stutter.
Clay Aiken?
Whatever happened to Clay?
I think
He
he's
ran for
on
Congress.
I think he's on Masked Singer currently with Ruben Sutter as the Beats.
Wait, did
Keep
Nick
an
and
eye out.
Jensen paint?
Keep an eye out.
Did Nick and Jensen paint for Clay again? I'm making that up.
I don't know, but that's pretty cool.
Are you conflating Clay Aiken with Jason Mraz?
Lance Bass.
I'm yours. Want to come on? Scooch on over closer, dear. I will nibble your ear. Oh.
Whoa, the game.
Whoa. I'm pretty delayed, aren't I?
No, you're right here present.
We'll
Janet in the background.
Oh.
For our radio listeners, Chelsea's dog just wandered around into the background of Chelsea's shot.
Pause up.
What, Annie?
I want to know about your body.
Okay. It's good. I realized I had hypermobility. Someone told me that recently, so I'm kind of having a whole new learning about my body. Shout out to anyone with hypermobility listening. Go ahead and drop a comment in the DM.
Is that like being super flexible?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah. It's
Tell
really
them
flexible.
how you discovered it, Vaughn.
I discovered it because my shoulder was like hurting me, so I went to physical therapy and I started to do some of the physical therapy stuff, and the woman was like, whoa. And then there's like a bunch of tests. So one is like doing this, like, can you touch your thumb to your
Whoa.
and like bend over and touch the ground completely, and like all these weird things. So basically every time I like move,
I think
my
I'm
body
hypermobile.
is just more Gumby.
Yeah, but remember when you did a
Whoa.
spin
Yeah,
and then
I think you
your
are.
ankle?
Oh, yeah.
So is
Oh, yeah.
hypermobility
I-
a good thing or a bad thing? Or neutral?
I
Bad.
think ultimately it's bad, yeah.
Oh.
And it
My
can come with
head-
all these like other weird things, but I don't have any of them.
I really want to go to physical therapy. I think I'm hypermobile in my hip, and it's been causing so much pain. I'm so flexible.
Yeah. It's sometimes flexibility can be like bad, but I've learned basically I'm also in the phase as KP of like getting stronger. Like getting stronger feels really good for me versus being like, I'm gonna go to like a million classes and I care about being like lean and tone. I'm more like, how much stuff can I like move around the house without like hurting my back?
Are you like
Yeah.
lifting?
Yeah, I'm lifting, and I just basically, my whole, like, how I do things is differently. Like, I have to engage certain muscles. Like, think about engaging them versus just like, doing whatever the fuck I want.
That makes
So
sense.
I think you should go to physical therapy. And
I know. I need to get my insurance fixed, because I think that's the problemo. But I really want to go to physical therapy. My friend's been going for the same issue, and she'll just send me videos.
Oh, that's cool.
But I do want to go. Anyways. Okay, Jacob, should we go to the final segment?
I think it's time.
Okay. So the final segment is the spirit. And so this is sort of what we've been doing during the week or thinking about that aligns with your spirit. It could be a practice or... Okay, ACAB. Oh, KP. Spirit KP. Just maybe practices that we do that align with our spirit or things that feel spiritual in that way. And so for me, I'm gonna say this week, I've been trying to go to more music concerts and not like big names, not like, oh, this like person's coming like paying a ton of money, like going to more like local concerts. And I went and saw this band this week called King Woman, not to be confused with King Princess.
Funny.
And it's doom metal, and I don't even listen to metal, like normal metal, and it was so amazing. It was like, because it's almost medieval, and they kind of chant, and it feels really good to be. I don't think I would listen to it driving in my car. I don't think it hits the same. But, but to like be in like are you just picturing me in my Prius playing doom metal?
You also like the boundary you set with yourself of being like, I can't listen to this in my car.
This isn't car music.
This is an indoor, like door locked kind of experience.
It really is. Yeah, I used to go to like noise shows in college, and I hated them when it's just like like 15 minutes of just a guitar, you know what I mean? And
wait, what's noise? What is that? What's that term? Noise shorts.
It's like when the music is like mathematical and they don't care if it's. I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this. No, where it's like it's not doesn't necessarily sound good, but it's like correct.
Okay.
If you look it up, I don't know if you'll like it either. But I just had such a nice time. And I think she was such a talented performer. And even her aesthetic, she came out and she kind of looked like Paris Hilton, but you couldn't see her very well. And then the light hit her, and her makeup was like clownish. Like it was like
fun.
It was girly pop, but too much. And I loved her, and I had such an amazing time.
I'm gonna pull this person up on Instagram because now I want to see. You said King Woman.
King Woman. Her name's I think Christina. But it made me feel excited about performing comedy, where I was like, oh, it's just interesting seeing a different medium.
Yeah.
And seeing how curated it is. I really enjoyed it. Felt good for my spirit.
I feel that way whenever I go see like the Philharmonic, or like I'll go to the ballet a lot, and I feel like seeing something else that's like a different type of performance. I'm always just like whenever I go to the ballet and they'll do like a joke with like no text at all, and it's like purely like through dancing, and it's like actually like I earnestly laugh out loud. I'm like, oh wait, that was so cool and unique and interesting that like I genuinely laughed out loud at a joke that was entirely conveyed through dance.
Yeah. I've never been to the ballet or the opera. I think that would be so fun.
You should. Especially LA has like a really, really beautiful like ballet. I've never been to the opera in LA, but I think you definitely should.
I used to go to so many more shows in Philly. Oh, what you're saying, Phoebe?
I was saying the Philharmonic is cool.
Oh, Monica.
Yeah.
I saw Kristen Chenoweth perform with the LA Philharmonic, I believe, at the Hollywood Bowl. And it was gorgeous. It was an amazing experience. Highly recommend.
I felt the same. I saw Dane Cook at the Hollywood Bowl.
With the LA Philharmonic.
And I felt very spiritually like home almost, you know?
Hello, I'm a clown. It's one of his jokes.
Oh.
I used to
album. My spiritual sort of awakening these past few months, and I'm feeling more in tune with it ever, is I'm reading a series of fairy smut books.
I'm reading it too. Which book are you on?
I'm on the 5th, the last one here, and I'm feeling really, I won't spoil anything, but do you remember when you were a mere preteen and you were reading Harry Potter and you were like, you would go throughout your day and be like, ugh, it's similar to what you were saying, Jacob, about your Real Housewife girlies. I'm in the middle of the day and I'm like, ugh, how can I go back and spend some time with my fairies? How can I read? How can I spend a little more time in the day going on back? It just feels so like such a world was built, and now I'm getting anxious because I'm near the end of the last book for now, and I'm feeling like, oh, now I have to tune back.
There's a real grief
world.
there.
There really is, and I know that there's other segments of this series, but I think I need to take a break because it's okay to face the real world too. But it's spiritually.
Yeah.
I've been really in tune with these goddamn fairies.
I know. I've been reading it every night, and it's actually helped me have a nighttime routine, because I used to like have that nighttime procrastination thing or whatever, and now I'm like, everyone stop talking. I want to go read my book.
I love that feeling.
Yeah. I've been liking sort of a lot of the new words I've been using, like, I like that she calls the vagina her entrance, like his cock. That's been really good for me.
Never mind.
Like, he kind of
Didn't you have like a
his tip at her entrance.
Oh.
Her entrance throbbed.
And for those that don't know the book, it's called A Court of Thorns and Roses.
No,
I didn't realize that was smut. I've been seeing that all over TikTok.
Smut.
Okay.
I'm not a smut girly even. This is my first foray into smutting, but I love fantasy books. I think they're very fun.
It's really subtle. Like, there'll be like one sex scene every couple chapters, and it's like like KP said, it's like a lot of like his muscly back. Like it's like you're like, wow, I've never thought about the back muscles.
Yeah. Chelsea, what were you saying?
Oh, the moment went away.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I still celebrate you speaking up and saying something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you see something you wanted to say something?
Yeah.
Chelsea, there's one gay fairy, by the way, in this book, and we haven't gotten a sex scene there yet, but I'll let you know. I'll read it to you via audio message.
For you, Queen.
We're rooting for ya!
I don't read these books, but I do follow this one guy who is the boyfriend of a smut reader girlfriend, and he has really funny videos where he's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you guys have created an expectation I cannot meet. Like, yes, does she want to recreate scenarios that she reads about? Yes. Like, am I the person that has to recreate those? Absolutely. Totally. He's like, it's getting out of control. He's
Strap
like,
on
the
your
positions, the costuming, the scenarios. He's like, no, thank you. You're like writing. People have to act this out. It's not fair.
It's also like virtually impossible because the main guy is like half wolf, and she's like his half wolfness came into me, and you're like,
his claws flicked my entrance.
Oh.
Does it actually say that?
Yeah, she does flicks. She also says, which I don't relate to, but she says, like, when the character's getting horny, she'll be like, my breasts got heavy under the like pressure of it all, and I don't know if I fully relate to.
Is that what happens?
They turn heavy.
No offense.
I'd like to know from somebody that has bigger jugs. Monica, Chelsea?
Turn heavy?
And for people that are listening, Monica's boobs are like, just for people that are listening, picture 2 cantaloupes. And then, go ahead, Monica.
And you're wondering if while I'm hooking up with my husband.
Heavy?
With your husband.
You're wondering,
or anyone.
while I hook up with my husband, do my cantaloupe-sized
Yeah.
breasts feel denser?
Heavy, yeah.
Heavy, denser.
Yeah.
No, I think just a simple no.
So that's part of the fantasy world. It's part of the fantasy of the book,
yeah,
I guess.
I think
Do
it
they
must be
fill
like
with something?
gravity-wise. Yeah.
Okay.
The world changes.
Okay. All right. Works for me.
Chelsea, do you get heavy?
Chelsea, do you get heavy? And for listeners, her breasts are 2, like, watermelons, I would say.
And she's gay.
And she's gay. So go ahead, Chelsea.
Heavy, heavy, heavy.
They do.
I gotta get hoisters.
Oysters?
Like oyster sauce.
Like
oyster sauce.
oysters.
I gotta get a stack of oysters on the ready.
Okay.
Because I gotta hoist them up.
Oh, because they get so heavy.
They're so
And
heavy.
and I think you meant
What's that?
holsters, right? And that's okay.
Yeah,
Well, because Chelsea owns a gun, so she already has
Because I own a
holsters.
gun. So I gotta get a holster.
Got it.
For those of you who don't know, I do have a long-standing bit that Chelsea has a gun, and I told a bunch of people at a show one time backstage that Chelsea had brought her gun to the show.
Yeah.
He started a rumor that I have a gun. I mean, I do have a gun.
And I also started a rumor that she purchased the Lyric Hyperion Theater and Cafe.
I really thought she was going to. That got me.
I'll see your spirit.
Yeah, Chelsea. How are you connecting to spirit?
I don't want to condone this app because I just stopped subscribing to it, but there's this app called Headway, and they basically take books and they condense it down to an audiobook of 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
No.
So yeah, it's
Hedwig.
been kind of Hedwig. It's been kind of amazing. It's a lot of like motivational books or like self-help books, but they range from like the power of now to like you waking up at 5 a.m. to like start your day. And it's a lot of like entrepreneur, but also like mindfulness ranging types of books. So that's been like really nice to kind of like learn little techniques.
But you said you don't want to like promote the app.
I guess just because it's kind of expensive. But then,
okay.
I'll promote it because there's a hack. So it's $18 a month, which is a lot. However, if you do it and then you go to cancel, like unsubscribe or whatever, it'll be like, well, don't you want it for $15 a year?
Whoa.
And then you say yes.
Okay, there you go. That's a good discount.
Yeah.
Annie's video drop. For the listeners, KP is showing a photo of Chelsea smiling ear to ear and holding what looks like a pistol and a tote bag.
That is fucked up, dude.
I didn't do it.
For sure.
So now that we've sort of talked about mind, body, and spirit, we want to, practice some shame, resilience, and some radical vulnerability, and offer up a space to sort of set some boundaries, either with us, with yourselves, with an idea, a place, a situation, a verb, a noun, an adverb, an adjective. And I want to step forward, and the boundary I want to set is with myself. I went to a restaurant recently. I'm not going to describe the type of food because I don't want to say what restaurant it was, but I was having a gorgeous meal. I want to describe the food so bad, but I can't because I think it would give it away what restaurant it was. But it was like so good. I had appetizers. We were having tapas. It was so good. We had dessert. It was delicious. And as I'm eating my dessert, I see a mouse scurry out of the kitchen. And I continued to eat my dessert. Yeah. And I genuinely had the thought, I can't wait to come back. Because the food was so good. And I'm like, what does that say about myself that I actually saw a mouse scurry out of the kitchen and I still thought I have to come back to this restaurant? So I think I need to, I don't know exactly what the boundary is, but I need to set one with myself where I need to reevaluate my priorities.
Yeah. Your ethics and your morals.
But the food was delicious. I really want to, if y'all are in Chicago, I really want to bring y'all here because it was so good. And please forget the thing I said about the mouse scurrying out of the kitchen because I promise the food was so good.
Also, maybe it just lived on the floor and it just gets the stuff that falls on the floor.
Well, I was also thinking the food was delicious. If I was a mouse, I would be there too.
Yeah,
like, why should I be the only one allowed to enjoy this delicious food?
Yeah.
You also never know if it's like a ratatouille situation.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you have
Exactly.
no idea like how involved that mouse is in like the actual menu creation. It's like you can't just like make assumptions, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you for holding space. Thank you for holding space for me.
My boundary is my email address. I made a new one. And I haven't told everyone that I got a new email. So currently I'm using 2 emails right now, like 2 email addresses. And I don't know I keep forgetting which one to check every day. And I need to set a boundary with the old email and say, we're done. Like, I can't use that email anymore. But the problem is I need to go and tell it. And I feel embarrassed. I actually genuinely feel embarrassed to tell people I have to change my email. Because the reason I'm changing it is because it's too confusing for people. When I tell them what it is. So, and my email currently is AnnieParadyEmail@gmail, but it looks like AnnieParadiseMail@gmail. And
okay. Oh, I see.
So
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, I
and so people think, I already have a problem with people thinking my last name is Paradise. And so then when I do that email, they're like, well, then your last name is Paradise. I go, no, it's not AnnieParadiseMail.
He is separate.
It's separate.
Yeah.
And it's been years of this. So anyways, I recently changed it. But the new option's not any better, you guys. And I'm not going to give it on air because I don't want anyone to, we'll bleep it out.
So is that your new email or you're going to have to change it again?
No, I'm just going to live with it.
I wouldn't.
There has to be a better permutation. Absolutely.
Something else, right?
Monica, I tried so hard and I texted Jacob and he said I should do crazy things that I'm not going to do.
I understand that. I get that.
He told me I should change my Instagram handle to Annie Parody Financial Advisor.
That I think you should.
Maybe.
That would be so funny.
Okay. Well, I set a boundary and it was ignored, and I'd like to maybe talk about how I could do better at it. I set a boundary. I just went on a bachelor trip this past weekend, and I said, I'm happy to go. I'm happy to drink. I'm happy to, do all the things. I need you to know. I said to the groom, I said, I've decided I won't be vulnerable at all on this trip. And I said, I will go. I'm happy to go. I can't wait to go. If there's ever a time where vulnerability is needed from me, I will not be present, and I will go like this. You know how in the audience when you say you're not participating, I will do that.
Yeah.
And we get to 2 a.m. rolls around, and somebody says, let's do words of affirmation to each other. on things that we've noticed that we
men were
love
doing
each other.
this.
Men were doing this, and far be it from me to say that men shouldn't be in touch with their feelings. I am saying, I'm out. I'm gonna go 9-9. And he was like, it would really mean a lot if you would stay and like kind of get over it. And so I had to go and tell these men what I thought of them. And then they came to me, and 5 out of 5 of them said, "You seem like a really cool gamer." And that's why I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this because now I'm worried about the perception of myself being a cool gamer.
Yeah, it's cool.
And this was right off of a game that I had created for them, so I get it, but I just didn't want to go there. So my boundary was ignored.
Okay.
And quick question, are you normally trying, you don't want to be vulnerable in general?
I prefer not to. Why? If we're having fun, do we have to?
I see that for you.
I like that.
If we're having fun, that's the point. Yeah.
We uplift, affirm, and uphold that boundary. Chelsnuts or Monica, do either of you want to step forward?
I'd like to set a boundary with the negative thoughts in my head.
Okay.
They need to leave. They need to go away.
Yeah.
They're not welcome here. They're not present in my mind.
You rebuke
If they,
them?
huh?
You rebuke them in the name
I
of Jesus
rebuke
Christ.
them. They've been knocking on my door, and I've been saying, no one's fucking home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Thank
We
you.
celebrate that.
We uplift, uphold, and affirm those boundaries. Thank you, Chelsea, for sharing. Monica?
I'll wait for KP. For those of you that aren't watching and listening, she's kind of doing like a nipple squeeze, and then she's almost having an orgasm from squeezing the nipples, is what I would describe as what I'm seeing.
it.
It's like a little nipple tweak thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's a kink for sure.
Heavy bosoms, huh?
My boundary is all of you.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to exercise it right now.
Oh, for those listening, Monica just turned camera off. Mic is muted.
Yep.
But she's still here.
But it is actually, so there is still the square. So
Yeah,
it's
and I
clear
feel-
that she's logged in and she's listening.
And she muted herself, but I don't feel she muted us. So if anything, this is worse for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about a boundary, is that it's not like about controlling
about
someone else. It's about something that you're doing for yourself. So actually, I think
true.
that's the
I
greatest.
think she did the most right.
Camera and mic is back on.
back.
Yeah. But now,
And Annie has actually
Chelsea
left.
actually just...
Or wait, no, Chelsea. Sorry, I'm so used to Annie dropping out.
How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
But I think the really amazing thing about drawing a boundary is, it's how you feel, and you can reverse it at any time, and it's really reclaiming your power.
I love that. Well, I uphold, uplift, affirm, celebrate, and rebuke that. Do you guys have anything you want to plug?
We have shows all the time, so I would plug our Instagrams where you can find out more. My personal one is at KP, if that's cool. Our joint one is at Best Actress LA. Moni's.
Mine is at Monlumbi.
And Chelsea's is at Duty Cream.
And she has left the chat.
And we do lots of things. We have some fun videos coming soon, too, that we're going to film. And I have that Lenovo spot that I think I'm going to get. So keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Chelsea just texted saying my computer just shut off.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Farewell, au revoir, and adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
Thank
Oh my God.
And again, not a soprano.
Yeah.
But somehow.
Thank you guys so much for listening to Dr. Diva.
Diva's out.